Thank you for tuning in to BP Ensemble's Quick Flick series, You Have Time. I am the CEO and producer for BP Ensemble, BP Harris. Before we get into the topic, I just want to see if we all can relate. So one, have you been feeling stuck because of coronavirus? Do you need a break from responsibilities or just the city that you live in? Are you tired of looking at the same walls? Or you just got an urge to do something new? I feel you. I totally feel you. So with that being said, today you have time for a new scene. Yes, it's time for a new scene. I know a lot of us, me, myself, like Corona, dude, make me feel like I'm stuck. Like I've never been in my house so much in my life. Like even as a kid, I was always out and about just doing different things. And now it's just, I've looked at my walls so much. Like I could tell you when the painter painted my walls, which direction he was taking those strokes on the wall. Like, that's how much I've been looking at them. Like I said, I'm grateful. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, it's like, man, this new norm is going to take a lot for me to get used to. Man, it's responsibilities, especially new responsibilities. I mean, we all have had responsibilities before this pandemic, but now it's like for me to stop forgetting about my mask, get disinfectant spray, be on the hunt for it, practice social distancing, not hug people, not shake hands. Like those are new responsibilities. Like I have to keep reminding myself, don't touch my face, wash my hands every 2.5 seconds. Like, man, Chicago, we not even gonna get, because we all here in Chicago, we all know what's going on. So we're not even going to get into the details of that. But I definitely need a break from home. Like the urge to do something new is so in me. And I know I'm not the only one. I know you want something new to do too, even more than ever with this pandemic. So we got to find a new scene. We got to create a new scene. We got to be innovative. We can't let Corona just make us down and out and not do things. We can't do plan A, but it's a lot of letters after that we can implement to have this new scene. A new scene is so important, especially during this pandemic. Our minds really need to rejuvenate, and a new scene helps with that. If you're constantly looking at the same things day in, day out, how does your mind reboost from that? If it's amongst the same atmosphere, you need a new scene. To de-stress. We are all stressed out, whether it's about our jobs, our loved ones, our finances, our home, with how the pandemic is affecting us. We are all stressed out, and we got to practice tactics to de-stress. And one of those is a new scene. When you look at the new things, your mind drifts off somewhere else. Your mind isn't constantly wandering about all those stresses. Your mind is somewhere else. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, a new scene helps with that. Just resetting your mind. Once again, if you're constantly looking at the same thing, your mind does not reset. Your mind is constantly on that same thing, is just building, and that stress is just growing. You got to reset. You got to start over. You got to alleviate. You got to rejuvenate your mental. Overall, a new scene is another form of self-care. Like imagine you at a furniture store and you walk in and you're just seeing different room layouts. You're not thinking about what your room looks like at home or somebody else's room. You're thinking about the atmosphere that you're in right now, how it's making you feel, the colors, the furniture, everything's in there. So it's resetting, it's refocusing. It's just taking a break from everything that you keep thinking about day in, day out. So some tips and ideas to get a new scene. 1, decorate your room or your space. You could decorate it to a place that you imagine, or a place that you wanted to go this year, or you want to go next year. It creates a new feeling. Like I said, we have to be innovative. We can't keep coming up with excuses on why something can't work or saying things suck. You have to try it. And once you try, you see, decorate your room. Let's say you want to decorate a Paris. Watch how it makes you feel. Even if it's just for a day or two, that's still some time to just reset your mind. Or if you can, go to an Airbnb or a hotel. That's still a new scenery. That's still new walls to look at. That's out of your normal element, the element that you're in every day. And it's relaxation. Even if it's just for one day, it helps. Go on a camping trip. It's summertime. Let's spend some time outside. I know these bugs are a little crazy. Get you off. You don't have to be in the tent. Rent a cabin just for a day. Just be amongst nature, especially if you're in the city. You get away from all the noise and all the drama and stuff that's going on. Just a day or two and just rejuvenate and relax. Or take a road trip. Road trips do not mean you have to go 12 hours away. It could be literally 2 hours. It could be, especially like I said, if you're in an urban place, it could just be a camping site. It could just be somewhere new, somewhere you haven't been, or even a small place you want to visit. A weekend trip. Or last but not least, catch a flight. So flights are super cheap. Of course, be cautious, wear your mask, keep it on, have your cover up, your seat covers and stuff, and catch a flight somewhere, not to a red zone, because you still want to practice social distancing. You still want to do what you can to remain healthy and remain safe, but catch a flight somewhere. Flights are cheap, just go somewhere, like I said, even if it's just for a weekend, just get a new scene. So this month for August, make sure in your balanced lifestyle planner that you're filling in one of the post-it notes and put new scene. Then with your weekly planner every week, put something in the mental note that you're going to do for your mental state to get a new scene. Like I said, just to rejuvenate your mind, reset your mind, just something to do, just to get out the elements of worrying about everything that we're going through in this pandemic. So with that being said, once again, you have time for a new scene. Stay tuned with BP Ensemble on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, all platforms BP Ensemble. We have events coming up. Stay tuned because these are the last events that we are doing for this year. So stay tuned with us on, once again, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And always, every Saturday we're coming with an initiative for small businesses. So stay tuned as we are evolving. You have time to support a small business. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and remember, get that new scene.